built on the side of a former piano factory. Opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Has room down the left sideline. Dallas Goedert. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer. You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Henry on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here.
To the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He is down to the 30-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Eagles first down.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. He rolls to his right. Escapes a defender. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings him to 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha's hot.
A draw now. This is Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision.